Yo, what's going on, guys? Jordan here, bringing you another YouTube video. In today's video, we are finally getting into the playoffs. We're here in year 3 of our Calgary Flames franchise mode, episode number 9. And I'm pretty sure I uploaded this on Monday. Now today's Tuesday. I'm just ready to go again. I'm excited for this series, man. We're going to hop right into it because this episode could be a long one. Like I said, we're going to do the whole playoffs in this video, so it could be a 20-minute video where we're out in round 1, or it potentially is an hour-long video where we're into the cup finals. I don't know. Just give you guys a quick look at what our lines are. If we're not scoring, these will change. I know a big thing with the sim in this game is the coaching, like line chemistry, only matters when you're simulating like fast through all the games, but when you slow sim, apparently the line chemistry doesn't matter. So if we're losing, what will happen is we'll just put all the highest overall players on all the top lines and see if that helps. Yeah, there we go. Rockin' Wolf and Hildeby is the backup, but yeah, just a quick look there for you guys. Like I said, we're gonna hop right into it. We looked at Vancouver's lines in last video, so we'll just quickly have a look at them here. I don't want this intro to be too long, just in case we are into the 3rd or 4th round. So yeah, DeBrusk, Pedersen, Fogle, Bunting, Suter, Vetrano, Heinen, Cheadle, Sherwood, and O'Connor, Ratty, Dvorak. They got Hughes, Hronek, Pedersen, Willander, and Myers and Mancini. And then you got 84 Demko as the starter with Lankinen as the backup. Like I said, I think we're fairly even team. I like our D core just a little bit better. I think their forward core is just a little bit better, but time will tell here. We got home ice here for game number 1, the first playoff hockey in Calgary in what feels like a long time, so let's get it. First period. All right, that's good. Shots are fairly even. It's a tie game. Second period. All right, we're up by 1. We'll hop in. We'll slow sim the 3rd here. There we go. Uyghur shorthanded makes it 2-0. And Karen's on the same. So 3-0. Good first game here. Once we get to the 5-minute mark, if we're still up by... Oh, jinxed it here. Pedersen scores. And they're laying on the shots. Wolves playing pretty good. Get 3, 2, 1. Kempe with the empty net power play goal in game number 1. 4-1 victory for your Calgary Flames. And look at Dustin Wolf, man. Jeez, what a great game. He stole one for us here, and the boys backed him up. So it's always huge to get that first win. Like I said, at home ice, we want to be 2-0, and on the road, we want to split for these first 4 games. So ideally, game 5, we get a 3-1 lead, but here we are. Game number 2, first period. All right, a little bit different, 2-2. Arsene gets his first career playoff goal, same with Drysdale. And you had Heinen and Pedersen scoring for them. Second period. All right, we got that 2-2 tie still. They're out shooting us quite a bit here. Big power play. Coronado, baby, let's go. But Pedersen answers back quick. All right, good kill. We got to get some more shots, boys. We need one of the vets to step up here. Kadri, you've been here before. Huberto, you have playoff experience. We need one of these guys to step up. All right, we've got overtime here in game number 2. We're going to stay in the sim. I think if we get to the 3rd or 4th round, like it's the finals, I might go in and watch in overtime. But just in round 1, we may as well keep it. And we win. Connor Zary, short-handed, baby. Let's go. Big win, boys. Drysdale and Zaria, the 2nd and 3rd star. Pedersen had 2 goals for them. That's a big game, too. Alright, now we're on the road. We're traveling to Vancouver. AHL season is done. Let's quickly look here, yeah. And it's funny, we're playing the Canucks AHL team in the first round down there as well. That's awesome. Alright, game number 3 here. First game on the road. Alright, let's see a good first period, boys. We're down 2-1. Coronado on the power play. with Pedersen and Fogel. Alright, period number 2. Oh yeah, it's falling apart here. We're just gonna, yeah, 7-1. There's no point in slow simming that. We get blown out on the road. Demko steals one for them. They're great game for them. Alright, that's okay. I said we're looking to tie on the road. So as long as we win this game here, game number 4, we're looking really good. Alright, first period, boys. We need one on the road. I don't think Kadri Huberdeau has scored yet. We'll look after this game just to see if they're at least producing, but come on, one of these guys needs to step up here for us. This is a big pivotal game. Carnado, I think he has a goal in 3 games in a row now, but it's 2-1 again for them. We're out shooting them, so come on, boys. Big second period here. 3-1 game. Anything can happen here, so we'll watch. We're out shooting them. Demko's standing on his head. We just got to get one by him, boys. There we go. Barm on the power play. Let's go, baby. That's fucking huge. Come on, we need another one here. Power play. Come on. Ah, I can't hit again. Look at the shots. 40-28. We lose game 4. God damn it, dude. Demko stands on his head in Vancouver. And we're all tied up at 2. This is anybody's series now. We had a best of 3. Oh, no. That's not good. Coronado is out. Ooh, that's not good. He's been the best player by far. Who we've scratched. I'm going to go with Hanzik here. Neighbors will take his spot. Chinakov will take that spot. Power play. Oh, we're going to have the glitch. Oh no, here we go. Is Kadri in the second power play? He's not. Alright, Kadri's getting in here. Alright, there we go. But still, we do have the glitch. I don't want to do head coach preferred lines. Alright guys, I'm just going to cut it here because I'm going to have to head coach prefer the lines. And I'll pick it back up once the lines are all back to normal. Alright, we are back. I just did my best to get the lines back to how they were. But I'm mostly just going to let the coach do whatever he thought was best there. For the power play and penalty kill and stuff, like I didn't edit that. I just made sure that the forward lines are what I wanted them to be. Oh, forgot to look at the D pairings. That's fine. Alright, here we are. This is a huge game number 5. You win this game, you have 2 chances to move on. First period. That's big. Chinakov, baby, up to the 3rd line. Alright, period number 2. Alright, it's a close game. Shots are even. Come on, boys, you got this. Petrano scores for Vancouver. Come on, Huberdeau and Kadri have been too quiet for me. That's my only gripe so far. Come on, big power play. Alright, we're going to another overtime here. Let's see if we can be the winners again. Yes, let's go. Bowen Byram. Big goal. We're up 3-2 in the series. Yeah, Wolf played lights out that game. Really just seems like the home team just wins because that goalie just plays way better. No, dude. Oh, this can't keep happening. This head coach replaced the player to avoid any line mishaps. So we'll throw Ogren up. Throw Papason over. Alright, it's not looking too good here. Our forward lines are starting to get depleted. I want to take a quick look here. Kadri has only 1 assist. He's -5. Medvedov has 2 assists. Huberdeau has 3 assists. So we're going to switch this up a little bit. Even though we won, I'll put it back to this if we lose. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just not happy with Kadri and Huberdeau. McKenna only has the 1 assist. Like, what if we do something like this? Jake Neighbors only has 1 assist. Like, the top 6 is not really producing. Coronado was the only one. I mean, how are we up 3-2 in this series? Now that I think about it. Like, it must be coming from the back end. I don't get it. There's no real points here. I want to switch these D pairings back to what they should be. I'm worried now that I switched that we're going to lose, but I want that to be back how it should be, even though we won. Something has to give, right? On the road, we were getting blown out. Alright, 2 chances here to move on to round number 2. I believe, boys. First period. 1-1. Medvanov, the rookie, or he's not a rookie, sorry, second-year player, but his first playoff goal on the power play. Alright, second period. And there we go again. It's just... There we go, Kempe, okay. It's a 2-goal game. Oh, who took that penalty? Oh my god, but Ogren scores okay, it's 3-4. Dude, what is happening right now? We just can't... They just keep the 2-goal lead. Oh, that's all she wrote. Shinakov and Uyghur, it's 5-6. This can't happen. Like, Kempe scores and then 3 minutes later, Pedersen scores. You can't... Like, whoever took that penalty. Third period, Barm. Dude, you've been clutch so far. You guys do some stupid crap like that. So you had points for us. Medvanov, Ogren, Backlund. I mean, I don't hate what I did with the forward lines because the offense was there that game. We just couldn't keep the puck out of the net. But Coronado's back. All right. Head coach preferred lines. Nope. Get Kadri back up here. All right, there we go. I like these lines. Defensively, it's got to be like this. That's just how I feel the most comfortable. Prek hasn't done anything. Schmidt hasn't done anything. So Uyghur's got 3 points. Barm has 2 clutch goals, mind you. And yeah, Jamie Drysdale's 5 points, so it's got to stay like this. And then the power play looks right now. Alright, so we have 1 game. Oh, sorry, that power play is not right. Perek is not supposed to be on the power play. Alright, so as I was saying, we have 1 game here, boys. 1 game. All you have to do is be better than them here. It's on home ice. We haven't lost at home yet. Give the fans a show here. Win or lose, lay it all on the line. First period. Alright, there we go. Finally, Huberto. And then Pedersen scores on the power play for them. Second period. Oh man, Nate Schmidt gets his first points of the playoffs. And Suter for them, it's 2-2. It's going to be a nail biter here. Michael Bunting for Vancouver. Come on, Kadri, where are you? Coronado, Kempe, Medvanov. Come on, guys. We can't go out like this. Oh, this is rough. Papa still gets 1. And then they get it back. Yeah, that's a tough way to go out, guys. Not gonna lie. That one stings a little bit. When you're up 3-2, I wanted that. I'm not gonna lie. No, we're young yet. We're a young team for the most part. And that we're just getting into the playoffs, but that one stings. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the stats, see who performed, who didn't. And then we'll just quickly sim the rest of the playoffs and figure out what our strategy is going into the offseason. So Huberto ended up being the best player at 6 points. He had 2 points in that game, so he played good when it mattered. He left it out there. Kempe, Drysdale, Medvedev, Granado had the 3 goals. I think that's what really killed us, if I'm being honest. Him getting injured like that, I think if he would have still been in the series, we probably win. Ogren had 4 points, Backlund had 5 points. It's like, there is some good things here. Like, Jamie Drysdale performed, Medvedev performed, Kempe did solid, right? Like, Huberto, we're stuck with this man. I'll keep reminding you guys, like, look how many. We still have 2 years at least that we're stuck with him at 10.5. So you want him to perform. Like, there's good signs here. Ogren stepped up. Yeah, he might get some growth and be ready for top 6 minutes. Like, there's some pluses here. Gavin McKenna, not one of them so far. I think he just had a really good regular season for an 18-year-old rookie, like 19 now. But I would have expected a little bit more in the playoffs. Perek, dude, this guy, I'm not impressed with his season at all. Alright guys, so I'll just cut here. And honestly, once I get back to the I will pick this back up once we get to the end of the playoffs. I'll show you guys the rest of the playoff tree, who won the cup. Let's quickly check. Oh, we're still in it down here. Let's sim this day and just see if Abbotsford. There we go. Actually, okay guys, we'll just slow sim through here. We'll just continue. Yeah, we'll just sim right through these playoffs and see here. Alright, so we move on. That's pretty big for our AHL team. There you go, we get swept in round 3. Let's just get right into June. No point in cutting now at this point. We're pretty much right there. We'll take a look here. The Wild made the finals. Interesting. I don't remember. What did we trade them? We'll have to take a look. This episode's probably going to be around 30 minutes, I would assume. We're pretty much done here. So the Panthers get another cup. The Wild were not able to hang. Let's take a look here at the playoff tree. So yeah, so in the West there, Minnesota beat the Blackhawks and then went on to beat the Jets before taking on the Predators in round number 3. And then Florida, they beat Toronto easily. It's a 7-game series against Tampa. I'm surprised Tampa didn't win. Their team is loaded. They've been doing really good. And then they beat Boston before beating the Wild to take the ultimate crown. And then, yeah, we lost to the Griffins, who then beat Lehigh Valley. Honestly, a pretty good year for the organization in, like, as a whole. We made the playoffs, surprisingly. We had really good seasons from some young guys. Like, look, Kadri's back up to 86. Huberto's up to an 89. We're gonna ask him to waive. I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna ask him to waive. We'll do that at the draft, because, yeah, 89 overall. If he'll waive, that's huge. We might capitalize on Kadri's value, although I say, like, it's not that bad to keep him, because Backlund might also drop down. We might be in a position where Backlund drops down to 4th line and Kadri could be the 3rd line center. And then we're really just waiting for a temporary, or just needing a temporary 2nd line center while we wait for McQueen, who didn't have the best season, but I do imagine we'll get some good off-season growth. You look down here, we don't really have too many prospects, right? I think just McQueen. Muse and Strathman, I think, as well. So, yeah, not Strathman, but yeah, Muse, low elite. So yeah, pretty big that the AHL team did as good as they did this year. Alright, so we will take a look here at the draft class. So yeah, DuPont is going to go number 1. That's a given. You got some other guys up here. Looks like a pretty decent draft. So we're going to take a look at the contracts as well. This is the biggest thing we're going to need. And I know I said I was going to upload on Monday and Thursday. I might upload this tomorrow just because there isn't a lot of input for you guys to give me for this episode. Like, that's why I'm recording it only a day after uploading, because I didn't really see the point, and like, you guys will have lots of time to give me your feedback. So like, these are the big important things right now. Is Coronado needs a deal. He wants 3 years, but like, he doesn't want this contract. I don't understand this. He doesn't want it. And I don't understand why. Like, we just made the playoffs. You guys had good years. There's no org interest here. Like, we might have to like trade these guys. I really don't want to do this. Like, I like the combo of Arsene and Drysdale, but I can't afford to get shafted on this. Like, if we take a look at Coronado and Drysdale, if we do a 1-year deal, so Coronado can take 2 years. We do a 2-year bridge deal, and we still would hold his rights after it's done. And Drysdale, I believe, like, this is just it. There's 1 season. Yeah. So this is where we need to figure out what we're going to do, because if this would be the time to trade these guys, I think. Maybe Coronado could wait, but Drysdale's value is extremely high. Like, now would be the time to trade him. Especially if we can trade him for the first overall pick and get DuPont. Like, to me, I don't want to do that. I think we're past that now. But if that's what it takes, Bone Barham's up to 85. McKenna's up to 85. Neighbors is down to 85. Doesn't want to come back. Can't say I blame him, really. He just got shafted in his role here. But we could bring him back, and he's a potential Coronado replacement if we trade Coronado. Zari is down in overall. It looks like he's just going to be stuck as a third-line scorer. It doesn't really seem like he's going to grow to be a second-line player. And again, that could be another thing we just decide to do, is even though we made the playoffs this year, and I feel like we're, again, past the rebuild, like we're getting onto the other side of it, we could take a year and just play a bunch of young guys high in the lineup and then hopefully get some growth. I don't think that's the best idea, but it's something we could do. And yeah, Dustin Wolf doesn't want to come back. And yeah, this would be like, we just have to trade him. He's an RFA this year, but it's the last year. This is very tough for me. I didn't want to blow this up right now. I want these guys to be here. Our franchise goalie is not even close to ready. Up to 76 overall. I believe he has to play in the CHL for 1 more year. So he's not even playing pro hockey for 2 seasons. Like, Zarubin has got good growth, but again, like, he's probably stuck in the minors at least another year. It's just tough, guys. Like, I really am not sure what we can do here. There's not a lot of prospects down in the AHL right now, so like, we could maybe trade some guys, get some draft picks, hopefully get some more prospects, because we don't really have a lot. Now that I'm looking at it, like, most of our guys are just already in the show. So yeah, let me know what you guys think we should do with Drysdale and Coronado. I think Coronado, we should just offer the 2-year bridge deal. It keeps it, we keep his rights. Again, I don't really want to pay him $8 million, but he is kind of worth it. Like 8.25, I think that's a good deal. I wouldn't want to go past like 8.7. It's going to be tough. Like, we might just be in a situation with these guys where it's the same thing as last year. It's August, and then we're signing them to 1-year deals. Because, like, Drysdale's, in my opinion, is not a $10 million player. He's just not. Like, yeah, you had 1 really good year, but you haven't even won a Norris trophy yet. Like, I'm not paying a guy $10 million that hasn't won the Norris. Like, this is a good season, but it's not $10 million. See who else is expiring very quick before we end this video. So yeah, Neighbors, and he'll be easy enough to re-sign. I'll probably just offer him a contract right now. Because yeah, he has only the 1-year RFA. I think 6 million for 5 years is fair. If we throw a clause in there, he probably says yes. We'll offer him that and see. So yeah, I just want to know what you guys think we should do with Coronado and Drysdale, because that's like the most important thing here. Is those guys are like the two building blocks of our future. So the draft lottery, St. Louis gets DuPont. The Islanders move up. That's San Jose's pick. Columbus moves up from 13 to 3. Again, we'll look quickly at the draft class. I just want to see where we're scheduled to pick here. Nobody's known. So like we could potentially just put our pick in Drysdale and maybe like, I don't know, one other roster player and move for DuPont. Again, it's not something I want to do. But at this point, Perec doesn't fit. You just pray. So he's shoot and pinch. Let's look at this. I'm going to keep acting like I'm going to end this video, but let's look at this. So Brent Burns retires. You got JVR, Nyquist, Atkinson, Barry retires for us. Smith, Leddy, Vlasic, Myers, Gustafson, Sezika, Sherry, Lewis, and Shen. That's as far as I'm going. And Flower calls it quits. Quick calls it quits. Reimer and Grubauer. Okay, so we might look at Burns and JVR for coaches. Especially we just lost a coach in the AHL. Continue simming. I don't want to do any interviews. I just want to take a look at Patrick Waugh here. How do I see the coach? I think pretty sure his shit was shoot bounce. Okay, so he would fit the second pair, and he would probably be okay playing pair one because he's gonna have all those things, like all the X factors. So yeah, DuPont's an option. So that's really just what I want to hear from you guys. What do you think we should do? Are we just doing bridge deals once more for Drysdale and Coronado, or are we finally putting our foot down and saying enough is enough? Because I don't think we're going to win the cup in year number 2 unless there's some huge free agent fish out there that can come play second line center or potentially first line center. Like, our team's just not there yet. And there's Kopitar, but I don't think that's a realistic fit for us. Rossi will be unrestricted. Like, there's Novak who's going to want the bag. Cheadle probably wants the bag as well. Like, there's just not a terrible amount of options here. I would consider going after Middlestat for sure. But again, a guy like Middlestat doesn't change your team enough to the point where you're winning the cup. So I just don't think we're going to be able to change Drysdale and Coronado's minds on wanting to be here. I just feel like the fact that we were so bad for those first 2 years just kind of screws us over on that front. So my personal opinion is it's time to move on. Trade Drysdale, a pick and a roster player for DuPont. Flip Coronado for a player around the same age and same overall, and hope you can extend him for longer or that he's already locked down. But let me know what you guys think. If we get a couple of comments and you guys want to try holding on to Drysdale and Coronado, I'm down. Like, those are two guys I wanted to build around. So it's not like I'm just saying, okay, it's time to just blow it up. They don't want to be here. It's like, I don't know what more we can do. I feel like we've done everything. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. YouTube, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited about this series. Can't wait to record some more. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.